Certainly not a thing to do on Excelsior. That would be... No, well, I'll make a new character. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and hit the live button here one more time. Okay, we're going to switch over to this character and hand off some money. You never tried multi-boxing enough to give it a go? You just set the bots to follow? Yes! Exactly right. So, yeah, kind of an explanation of how this works is we've got our bots here, okay? And I'll show you the builds afterward. I'm also going to post them on my Discord for reference. So, this is the Kineticist. Now, you can do one of two things with your kinetics. Speed boost is great, but if you're in a closed enough space, you're not doing like a big long thing where you got to run a whole bunch, and if you have Ageless on your main, Fulcrum Shift is the way to go. What I do with this character is like when I start the mission, you click the character, you click your main, click follow, and when I start the mission, I fire off a speed boost, I fire off Rebirth, and then I switch back to main and I keep going. So that's the Kin. The Force Field is running the big AoE defense bubble and spamming whatever resist bubble you want, or sorry, defense bubble you want. So for me, it's Smashing Lethal. So just the Smashing Lethal defense bubble and the AoE and all the leadership toggles. Everybody's got way better than soft cap defense. So that works out pretty cleanly. The Sonic is auto-casting the Smashing Lethal Resist. The Sonic is running the AoE Resist bubble. The Sonic is also clicks on my character and runs the AoE minus resist on foes toggle. That's being run by the second player. So I'm not running all of these. I'm only running 3. I'm running one tanker, I'm running the Force Field, I'm running the Kin. My friend RK is running the other tanker, the Sonic, and the Poison. And the Poison has a PB AoE minus resist, and the Poison also has a clickable AoE minus resist. And they do a bunch of other stuff too. So, yep, that's exactly what you do. And then every now and again, you just switch over and settle up on your characters so you have all your stuff. It's crazy. Now, so the reason why I wanted to do that, well, we originally started just trying to, be able to farm money for our main characters. And what you will learn as you hang out in this channel is where we start and the stupidity we get up to as a result are not the same thing. So we originally built it out that the original idea was just 2 tankers that are active farming who are then supported or followed by some passive farm tankers just doing an AoE click for more damage output. We quickly figured out, well, we don't really need that. And we switched to having 2 kinetics and 2 force fields, but that was really, honestly, a redundant level of overkill. Overkill is fine for us, but redundant overkill is wasted effort, and we don't like that. So, RK goes, I wonder if there's something else we could do instead. I'm like, say less. And I switched over, and so I just started building out in mids. I'm like, well, Poison looks pretty good. And then it's like, okay, well, the squishy guys, the supports, we're still kind of getting hit a little bit. So let's crank up their Smashing Lethal resist. And that way they'll survive longer. Oh, wait, actually, we're not done yet. We need to not do that trading yet. So that's where the Sonic came in, but Sonic also has that minus resist toggle, so that's cool. And then I started looking and going, well, okay, what we're effectively providing to all 6 characters in the team with 2 open slots, that's key, is roughly close to hard capped Smashing Lethal resist, if not over the hard cap of Smashing Lethal resist. Wow, this character got nothing. In addition to way over the soft cap, smashing lethal defense, in addition to, for most character classes, it would be hard capped damage, plus % damage, in addition to big to hit buffs, and on top of that, because the speed boost gets clicked repeatedly, we're doing silly speed boost things. So that's run speed, that's recharge, that's recovery, and that's recharge. So your powers are coming back. And on top of that, we've got tier 4 rebirths, so everyone's getting a heal and massive regen. On top of that, the tanks have ageless at tier 4, so that's even more recovery, even more recharge. So any character that steps into that set of buffs is going to just go completely bonkers. Just absolutely absurd, no matter what. They don't need any enhancements. They can just hop in the backpack, and they don't have to sit at the door. They can follow the team, and as long as you stay in the clump and there's nothing gets stuck or lagged or anything like that, you can actually play the character that you're getting power leveled instead of just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, soaking XP. And, Joe Cool as Blues actually, validated exactly what the intent was, which was, it's a lot of setup, yeah, sure, but we don't care about that. But it's way more fun for the people getting PL'd. So that was kind of the impetus there. It's also very lucrative. I mean, it's super safe. As long as the characters stick around, don't get stuck on things, which they kind of were. But I think that's because of some extra stuff I've got running on my computer in order to stream it. So, and also it's it's a little extra laggy on Excelsior on Saturdays. So beware on that. Now, is it expensive to set up? Absolutely. It really, really is. Is it worth it? I think so. It was fun. It's really, really fun to do this. It's way more entertaining, and you can kind of just sit and chat. It's really easy to just goof around while doing all this stuff. And the TOS, as far as I understand it, on Homecoming, no doubt, Love it going to start working on building a team. Yeah, I'll show you the builds when I'm done selling. I want to get down to one instance of the game so that my streaming software doesn't keep getting cranky at me. And then we'll show you builds. $32 209 957. Nope, wrong one. Yep, right one. Cool. All right. You. Leave. Okay. There we go. All right. Now we're down to one instance of the game, and things should start stabilizing a little bit. Yeah. So what I might try to do is figure out if I can just make a video about this instead. I think that might be better. Oh, we made some big money. Look at that. We're selling that one for 8. I bet it's going to go right away, too. Nice. That was nice to see right at the end there. That was nice. We like that. We take those. But yeah, I'm glad you like it. It's, this is the kind of, absurd nonsense that I like to get up to. So, going back again also to, the Friday Night Squad. The other thing that I like to do is I like to really, you might call it overbuild characters. So, any one of those characters should be capable at high level, after everything's been slotted up, of soloing most content. So, any one of those characters by themselves should be close to soft cap on defenses, should be capable of perma-hasten, should be able to get really good, at least smashing lethal resist, if not more. And then when you put that team together, nothing stops them. They're just an absolute blender. That's the the kind of stuff that I like to do. It's one of the things I love about this game, and one of the things you can get from this game and almost nothing else is the ability to build like that, because it will let you break it, and that's really, really fun for me anyway, because I'm a nut like that. So going back to that. Oh no, we're not selling enfeebled operation for 8 million. No, 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 no. And yeah, you can do it with any number of players. Assuming people have the computing throw weight for it and the interest in grinding out and building things, you can do that with as few as 2 players. More's better if you want to goof around, but yeah. I mean, it's better to have people actively playing. That's what I would recommend for sure. Just keep selling stuff. Just keep selling stuff. Almost done. It's just the auction house. Give me my money. Cool. All right. And yeah, see, just the fact that the auction house is going so low, going so slow, that's a thing. And also, just kind of my PSA on this stuff is make sure you're being respectful of your fellow players. So if it's really, really crowded someplace, don't be doing your stuff there. Like, move to a different architect. Okay, so let's load up some of our stuff. This is not my build, the one I'm about to show you. This is a build from the Homecoming forums. So this is the tanker. So what you'll notice is that it's heavily reliant on procs for damage. And so what's cool about this is, since you're not actively slotting most of your damage powers for damage, then the damage cap that you're hitting on Fulcrum Shift is doing all the work for you there. So you're not going to see the Fulcrum Shift buff your procs, because Fulcrum Shift I don't think buffs procs. But what you are going to see instead is Fulcrum Shift buffing the damage that you weren't doing from your power, so now they actually are doing damage. It's amazing. And you don't need to use inspirations. No Skittles required for this. It just works. It's really, really awesome. So this is kind of that build here. And again, I'm going to post all this stuff on my Discord. I just kind of want to chat about it a little bit right now. But you look at like your totals, it's enough global recharge that Hasten has a very, very brief cooldown. Like a few seconds. And then when you add in Ageless, it's instant. Or it's not instant, but it's fully global. Fully infinite. So yeah, there's that. This character started today at, I think, veteran level 53, so not bad. Let me get the other ones up for you here. So some of this stuff is going to be, it's very, very overbuilt, and I know that, and I do that on purpose because it's funny to me. So, I just need to close this. Okay, there I can see chat. Okay, so this is the kinetics. Now again, this is overbuilt. I know this is overbuilt. It's supposed to be. But what you'll notice is, on its own, the kinetics has almost soft-capped melee, ranged, and AoE defense. It has hard-cap smashing lethal. So if it does get separated from the team, it's still going to survive until we can fix that problem. Fulcrum Shift comes back pretty quickly. It's basically, you can have 2 stacks of it at all times. This is not necessary, but you're going to be making so much money that you might as well really heavily build things so that you can do better support for the players that you're PLing. Next up, we're going to do, here's the Bubble Buddy. That should be coming up in a moment here. Okay, so here's the force fields. So again, way overdone on Smashing Lethal Defense, way overdone on Smashing Lethal Resist, and nothing else really matters, right? After that, what you really care about is making... It's not as important for the kineticist, but the force fielder really needs to have good endurance reduction and good endurance recovery, or they just start running out of blue. It's a big problem, so you got to watch out for that. Let's see, what else? We need to do the sound one. Where's the sound one? Do I not have that one? I'll have to go look that one up, but I'm going to post everything on the on my Discord too. But again, same deal. Toxic. Super duper. So we've got melee and AoE soft capped. Ranged is not that important. You're not as worried about it. But melee and AoE are huge. You do want those as soft capped as you can get them. Again, Smashing Lethal Resist all the way up. And their entire job is to run Venomous Gas as a toggle and spam Envenom. So yeah. That's how you do it. That's the whole point. So yeah, that's our that's our little primer on how we do all of this stuff. So yeah, in the meantime, why don't we look for somebody that we can send this goofy squad over to? If there are some folks that I want to be raiding. Okay. All right, so why don't we go make Sexton Wisp's day? They've been up for about 14 minutes, guys. I really want to say, thanks. You'll check out the Discord for sure. Awesome, yeah. I should have those posted hopefully by the end of the day. I'll do a little bit of editing of the highlights of this particular stream so that everything's there. But thank you so much, Antihero, for being here and chatting about this with me. Yeah, let's do our shout outs and thank yous first here. Antihero and Radiant Darkness, I really appreciate you guys for the follow. Darkwing, if you're still there, buddy, I saw you with that last-minute sniping gift sub as I was logging off last night. I didn't get to say thank you at that time. Thank you very much for the 11th gift sub. You're amazing, buddy. I appreciate you. RK especially, big thanks to RK, because this doesn't work nearly as well without RK playing on the other half of the team. So just... It's way more fun with somebody else that you can chill with, and it's way more fun getting to hang out with friends to do this. Don't just do it solo if you can avoid it. It's lucrative. You can get away with it, but, play. Okay, so, yeah, let's go look for our new buddy to raid. That's going to be Sexton Wisp. And remember, guys, every Friday night, we do our... we do our regular Daymaker stream. That is our big team full of stacked buffs and debuffs that allows us to just kind of trivialize content. We're getting really strong, and anybody that we ever have in to fill in the team always has a great time. That's the whole point. It's getting to share and make the game more fun for everybody else. So that's really cool. Antihero, you played City of Heroes from beta to shutdown, and on it since it's been back. Feels like you've done nearly all the things in game, looking for something new and interesting. Think this is a great idea. Hey, cool! That's awesome! I am so happy to hear that. Please post about your progress. And if we're ever around, let us know when you're playing, and maybe we can hook up and link up and, talk tips or, drag you along with us from time to time. But that's awesome. Okay. So we are going to be swapping over. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, sorry. Last some end of show notes here. Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's when we do the Daymaker stream, and that's going to work out pretty well every Friday except maybe the 30th. We might be starting a little late, but I'll give you guys more of a heads up as we get closer to that. I am looking to start Saturday streams, but we're going to be doing some other categories instead, just because I want to kind of branch out a little bit. So, we'll keep you posted on the Discord about that. Love seeing pictures of, of characters in the Discord too. There's a screenshot section. Please hit that up. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the entertainment. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for the company. Let's go ahead and hit the old shutdown screen here, guys. And we're going to go ahead and raid Sexton Wisp. So anybody that's still in the chat, if you are with me, our official raid message is Freem. Type it in your chat or spend the or use the emote. Let's go ahead and start our raid up. Wait, what is this? What's going on here? Maybe that's just part of their thing. Let's do it. We're doing it. So, okay, never mind. We are not going to raid Sexton Wisp. We're going to find someone else. That's interesting. I don't know what that's about. Let's go for the other City of Heroes directory. There is no one there. There is nobody to raid. So, thank you, everybody. You guys all take care. Until next time, folks, you have all been lovely, and I've been Reese's. And y'all take care, everybody. Have a great Saturday. We'll see you next time. Bye.